Great day, great life, great now, beautiful Vibrillionaire soul family, loving, living the Vibrillionaire soul lifestyle. All day, every it's just so simple. It's such a simple practice, but it just gets much more flavorful and subtle and what do you call that word? Delectable, like just delicious. Is that now? Is that reset? That resurrection of right now. The old, the death of the what is to come, but the resurrection of what is now. Such a beautiful, beautiful gift. And I love sharing that. And today, tomorrow is the last month of 2021, and it's been a, let's just say, a very experiential 2021. It's been a very, stimulating 2021, as many of us have been affected in so many different, and many of us are still affected in so many different ways. And passage, this gift that freed me over 20 years ago, and I love sharing it with all of you, is because the silence is such intentional silence. It's such a beautiful, amazing causal space that I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for that silence. I probably would have gone crazy. Especially being affected by your external environment. It's so easy to forget where you are and who you are and why you're here. Because just to listen to this message, you got to listen, you got to be quiet. Now, very important that I say, not avoiding our responsibility or our responsibilities. But it's very important to check in with ourselves. It's very important to honor and live the walk of our faith, which is not to worship our thoughts, is not to worship the emotions, is not to worship the perspectives, is not to worship the actions, it's not to worship what's going on outside. What I mean by worship is falling in stress, falling in confusion, falling in anxiety, falling in worry, falling in doubt, falling in fear, falling in guilt. What if, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Falling in resentment. It should have been that way. Why didn't it happen this way? Falling in envy and jealousy. Why can't I be there? Why can't I have that? Why is my life like this? Why it's not fair? All these different beliefs. We're worshiping an illusion. Because over 20 years ago, silence freed me. And I offer that gift to all of you. That is yours. That gift to be able to be present with yourself. And to feel what it feels like to not judge you. To feel what it feels like to not be against you. To feel what it feels like to participate, collaborate, contribute, and communicate and connect consciously with you. And for those of you that are a part of the faith, you have your faith, is to really magnify and mature that relationship with your life, with your faith, God, source, universe, creator, spirit. As you have this one life in this lifetime, you have this one life, what are you doing with it? How are you? So tomorrow, for our Samadhi Silent Global Meditation, it is to humble every head of our world, and to reawaken and stir the heart within the soul of humanity, to inject and vote a volt of electricity, a volt of magnetism, a volt of vibration, then more and more people, more and more of our leaders will start to wake up or reawaken and say, why am I thinking like this? Why am I acting like this? Why am I treating my fellow brother and my fellow sister? Because I'm starting to feel the unity in me. I'm starting to feel that there's something more. I'm starting to recognize to do something different. And I'm going to tell you, in my humble experience, is the president, the senators, the governors, the CEOs of industry, the parents, the children, the families, the friends, the communities, a lot have consciously forgotten who they are and why they're here and what they're here to do. And this is the cause of all stress, of all anxiety, of all dis-ease or disharmony of our global human soul family. So why am I so adamant about this Samadhi Silent Global Meditation? Because if it wasn't for silence, my violence would have been magnified. My hatred would have been magnified. The hatred, the violence would have been magnified. The anger would have been magnified. The vengefulness would have been magnified. The victimization would have been magnified. And I would be on the top 10 America's Most Wanted, or in a grave, or lost in a whole nother mental state because of the drugs that would have destroyed my brain, or the brain. I wouldn't be here where I am today to be able to have the honor, the blessing, the gift, the joy to be able to share silence with the world. And I want to offer that gift to you, because I can tell you it feels so good not to be an enemy here. It feels so good not to be in war here. It feels so great to not be in prison, tortured, abusive, betraying myself. And that's why I share what I share. That's why I show up every day with the 7 minutes with the now. That's why I show up every day, and I wake up every day so that I can get to meet you, and that I can get to meet myself in you, and we can get to meet ourselves within one another, so that we can inject the silence within the world. Blessings, Michael Garza. Great to see you, beautiful soul. Souls like Michael Garza that are serving from their hearts. I'm here to mirror for humanity that what you see in the news and what you see in the world is not all it's cracked up to be. I'm here to share with you that silence is the solution. Trust, faith within ourselves is the solution so that we can transform our world. And I'm going to tell you, there's no president, there's no senator, there's no governor, there's no leader that is more powerful than silence. But we haven't honored the silence, beloveds. And in not honoring the silence, we continue to repeat programs and patterns and in cycles that a lot of us are sick and tired of. And we're waiting for someone to do something. We're waiting for something to happen. We're waiting for something to come. And I'm telling you, the wait is over. It's right here, right now. So join us tomorrow and vote with something much more than your dollars, something much more than your actions. Vote with your surrender, with your intentional surrender, with your intentional trust, with your intentional faith. Now, I'm not talking about silence to ignore what's going on. I'm not talking about silence to pass the buck or pass the responsibility on someone else or something else or somewhere else. I'm talking about intentional silence to take action in the here and now and transform our world now. Reawaken now. Resurrect now. Be reborn now. It's time. Who's with me? Let me know if you're with me. Because really, let me know if you're with yourself. Are you with us? Are you with us? Are you with yourself? Or are you against yourself? How do you see yourself in the mirror, beloveds? How do you speak to yourself when no one's watching? How do you treat yourself when there is no, what do you call it? There's no benefit to you. Do you love yourself just because? Do you honor yourself just because? Be the cause, because, be the cause? Do you enjoy being with yourself as you wake up in the morning and as you're going throughout your day? How do you treat yourself in those moments of boredom? How do you honor yourself in those moments of distractions? How do you relate to yourself? How do you treat yourself? How do you communicate with yourself before your head hits the pillow and as your eyes are falling fast asleep? Because I'm going to tell you, that's the frequency that affects the world. And the vibration of silence that is beyond frequency will transform the world. As silence can't be quantified. Every other thing can be quantified. Silence cannot be quantified. So are you with me, beloveds? Are you with you, beloveds? Are you with honoring your faith, beloveds? Because the ultimate faith, the ultimate trust, is to be with it right now. And to not judge it right now. And to love it right now. And to love it to death within the primordial silence of now. So, if you'd like assistance with getting deeper into your practice. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. So we gather in silence and we show the world within us. And as we vote, this vote of electromagnetism of our causal being to transform every head and reawaken every heart, to ignite every soul to transform the world. Let us know if we can count on you. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Samadhi Silent Wisdom Meditation School. I am the co-founder and visionary, along with my wife, Alice Inouye. You can find us at 1215 South 4th Avenue, Suite A1 in Yuma, Arizona. You can find us on the internet at samadhisilentwisdom.com. You can find us every Monday through Saturday, 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in English, and 5:50 Pacific, 6:50 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in Spanish, as we unite and we reawaken within the now, within ourselves, and we project this into the world every 7 minutes within now in the morning. And you can do this any time of the day. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow as we end 2021 injecting the silence so that we can put God, Source, Spirit, Universe, Creator, life first, even beyond ourself, our logical egoic self, so that we can put Spirit first, and we will see what Spirit, nature, and the one law, the ultimate law, is willing, ready, and able to do for all of humanity. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you know anybody that speaks any language, it doesn't matter. It's going to be silent, so we can unite with the one voice, the one heart, the one presence, within the one language of silence that unites us all, humbles us all, and ignites us all. Thank you so much.